Hi, I'm Kim Wilson.
And I'm Natasha Marchewka.
And this is Speechless. 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 Welcome to our behind-the-scenes take on real life in VO, where we share our stories, our resources, and our unsolicited opinions.
Hi, I'm excited for this show today, Kim.
I know.
Thank you for making it happen.
You're welcome.
Kim and I are doing a series on coaches, and I'm super excited about it because I feel like coaches don't get the exposure that they need in order for to know that you should hire them.
I mean,
So
it's
we meet coaches at conferences and we hear word of mouth, and Kim and I and my peers have questions all the time. Who should I coach with? And we're like, I don't know. But we do have people that we love, and we're going to give you more of them so you can get their vibe, really, right, Kim?
Yeah, and see who's a good fit for you.
Yeah, not to mention also what they teach and their process, but the vibe is important.
Hello?
The vibe today is
amazing.
Quite the party.
Quite the party. So grab your drink, pull up your chair.
Do you want to introduce him for a bit, or you did a whole list? You want tell the viewers who we're going to watch.
We are going to be meeting with the legendary Bill Holmes, otherwise known as the VO Doc. He is not only a voiceover himself, but he is also a coach, a director, a producer. I have it written down. Stand-up comic, demo producer, series creator for Car Serum, the award-winning podcast, game show host. What else? Did I leave anything else?
Did you say actor? I'm not sure. And dad.
Manager and dad and grandfather and husband.
Okay, let's get to it. Welcome to the show, Doctor. We'd love to know what drink you've brought to the party today.
Yes, please.
Today I bring Fortaleza Añejo tequila.
Oh,
it's the best goddamn tequila I've ever had.
Oh,
that's their slogan. These are the unofficial sponsors of our game shows that we do on Friday nights. Fortaleza is.
Do they know? Do they know?
No, they have no idea.
Okay,
they have no idea. But we do commercials for them, and their slogan is exactly, "It's the best goddamn tequila I've ever had." So.
Oh,
so you
really I thought you made that up.
No, we got to try it. We got to try it.
I'm gonna buy it for my husband.
I did make it up.
Oh. Oh, shoot.
He's hoping. He's hoping.
Watch this.
Well, cheers.
Watch this.
What have you got? Oh,
okay. Here's some Fortaleza. Okay.
And it's sippy. It's smooth.
Oh, that's the best goddamn tequila I've ever had. You can't not say that when you have a sip.
So. Oh my gosh. What are we cheersing with?
God,
Kim?
I love you, Bill.
What have you got, Kim?
Oh, this I made up myself. This, I know it's a girly drink, but I call it the Tasty and Anxious.
There's no Tasty and Anxious. I remember her from the prom. Good night, everybody. Okay, yeah, we just got.
He's here all night. He's here all night.
Yeah. Well, and I'm coming up with just the herbal tea situation, sweet and spicy.
Wah, wah.
Hey, I'm not tasty and anxious. I'm sweet and spicy.
Are you a little sick? Do you have a little?
I'm getting over the vid, doctor.
Oh, are you really? Oh, I'm sorry to hear that.
It's okay.
At the vid, holy mackerel.
I know.
Okay, so did your family put you in the booth and you're isolated there?
I hide in it. It's such a pleasure to finally meet you. I've heard Kim gush about you on a consistent basis, and you're someone I've never met at conferences or anything. So really happy to have you because we like sharing good people, good stuff, and share the why we're having you. And that is because we get asked so much, who should I coach with? Who should I coach with? And coaches don't often get a platform except maybe conferences to share who they are and what they do and their vibe and their process. So we're thrilled to have you
I think
here.
You're figuring out my vibe.
Yeah, your vibe at the end of the show. Maybe. Okay.
Maybe that's why I like him so much. Let me just tell you, Bill, we've worked together for like 6 months. And can I just say maybe a little longer, but can I tell you, like, since I've been working with you, and Natasha will say this is true because we're kind of accountability partners, my booking percentages from working with you have gone through the roof.
There we go.
Love
to hear
your
that.
coaching.
Thank
First, you are a genius. You have a heart of gold.
Yeah, please tell my wife that, would you? Tell my wife and kids I'm a genius, would you?
And you're always like, stop projecting. You're not being real. Who the hell are you talking to? And then
likes that style of coaching.
Suddenly you pull me back and I'm all of a sudden I can recognize myself again. I'm like, oh, you don't do the voiceover. You just be.
I like, you know, and again, everything I say on your podcast here is it's only my opinion. Okay. Let's start.
Well, same with us.
I mean, right?
I'm just saying, yeah, I know there are a lot of people, you have to do this, you have to do this. I'm not that guy. But in my opinion, in the advertising game these days, they are looking for real people. Okay. I've worked I used to work at a place called the Voicecaster out here in Los Angeles. I used to direct on-camera auditions at various casting places around Los Angeles. Now, why did I do that? Because I'm an actor and I have 3 kids and I have to pay the rent. That's why. So you take on these side gigs or side hustles, and I started directing, and I enjoy directing. So and it helped pay the bills. So I've been in the advertising game for quite some time, not only just as an actor, but as a director and as now a teacher and a coach after all these years. But what they're looking for is they want you to walk in and just be it. You know, that's the whole thing. They don't want to work. Again, look at me. I'm in a podcast. I'm drinking tequila. I'm a very lazy person. I don't like to work at this. Okay. And that's kind of what I, share with my students. But the thing is about clients or casting places or whatever, they don't want to work at it. They don't want, when you go into a casting place and there's a booth director working in there, I'll guarantee you the first thing they're thinking about is, when can I go get lunch? I want lunch.
Right.
So they're cranking people out of there pretty quick, and it's a long day, and they're underpaid and overworked. And I know because I've been doing it. And but it gave me considerable amount of knowledge as to what clients are always looking for. These days, especially, we want real people. We don't want actors. We don't want people we just want the real thing. Right. So one, that's kind of insulting to actors when they say things like that, because we're real people. It's not like we're not real people.
I want you to be real.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. But what that means, what I will interpret my own way, is they just want you to go in and be who you are. Okay. So what I try to do is get you to a place where you're not working at anything. You're not trying to do anything. You're not trying to do anything. A lot of actors will go in to an audition and I'll say, why'd you make that choice? And they're like, well, I was trying not to do this. I'm like, well, but then we see you trying not to do something, and you're not just being yourself. You didn't make a strong enough choice to just be yourself. And a lot of times it's very hard for actors, just because they're human beings, and they don't like certain things about themselves. That's probably why they got into acting.
Interesting.
I mean, I'm the baby of the family. I'm the third child in the family. So, why did I get into acting? Oh, dad, look at me, dad, I'm on the high dive. Look at me, dad. So this is the equivalent to that, right?
Yeah.
So again, all I'm doing, Kim, when you say those very nice things that you said about me, I appreciate that. Is my whole approach to acting and to directing is I know what I like, and I know what is believable. And all I've done over the years is I've come up with certain catchphrases or sayings, or the way I say things, to get you to just be yourself. So when people come to me for coaching or classes or whatever, usually what I say to them is like, look, I'm going to just, by the end of 6 weeks or whatever the class is, I'm just going to make sure I'm teaching you how to be yourself. And then they all look at me and go, what? Wait a minute. I just paid you a fortune. What? But really, that's what it is. My daughter works for a big casting company out here. And she now is in the business as well. And I hear her say the same things. Dad, the clients, they want real people. They want real people. And that's why a lot of the people like you who are working with us here at Compost Productions, that's why their booking rates go up, because we're kind of taking all the worry and thinking about it out of the equation. Right. Actors, I feel, tend to shoot themselves in the foot because they like to complicate things, and I like things to be much more simple and just, wait, that's how you sound? You know, I make demos too, and people will come back to me with a demo and say, hey, listen, that third thing you put on there, that I don't like that. That's not me. I don't sound that way. And my first thought is, well, that is you. So you do sound that way. It's you talking, you know.
Because it's a funny thing that we, even as trained, skilled, experienced people, we walk in here and suddenly we sound different.
Like
we microphone, we sound different.
We feel like we have to do something. And that's what Bill has taught me, is like, no, you don't have to do something. Stop doing something.
And let me tell you, the biggest names in the business, I've worked with a lot of celebrities over the years, and even they, you know, I'll pull them back. And again, I'm not saying do nothing. It depends on, you know, for those out there listening, it depends on the script. It depends on the specs of the script. You know, yes, of course, sometimes you have to do something. Each script is its own individual thing. Let me put that out there right now. But I've had these celebrities come in, and all I'm doing is just pulling them back and making them be who they are rather than who they think they should be, because they're celebrity actors. You know what I mean?
Yes.
How can students get in touch with you? Like, what offerings do you have as a coach? Privates, classes, groups, workshops. How does that work for you?
Usually I sacrifice a goat.
Okay.
No, that's the wrong offering. I'm sorry. I got confused.
You have to have a sense of humor.
Check. Right.
Offerings. You could go to my website. The voiceover website is voiceoverdoctor.com.
Okay.
And spell it all out. Voiceover.
We'll have it down below.
We'll have it down below for sure.
Okay, great. And you can go there, and everything we offer is on the website there. So it's just easier. We have beginner classes, advanced classes, intermediate. We do a class here called Margaritas, Mojitos, and Microphones. And it is exactly what it sounds like. What I do is I get guest directors to come in, and guys like Maurice LaMarche and Rob Paulson and some directors, some agents come in, and they guest direct in 2 different studios. And we set up a bar out in the lobby, and we serve margaritas all night, because, you know, for the money we're asking, you should at least get a little margarita. And then at the end of the night, there's a Q&A session for about 45 minutes and stuff. It's a really, really good workshop.
It's fun.
Unfortunately, because of the
COVID
pandemic, we haven't been doing that for the last couple of years, but we're looking forward to doing it.
Thank you so much for opening up your world to us so that we understand what you're all about.
Oh, you're welcome.
So that was definitely enlightening. I learned a lot about Bill Holmes and tequila.
Fortaleza.
And also,
I don't know why I said it Italian. I think I was supposed to say,
because you are Italian. I'm looking forward to checking that out at my local Vallarta and see if they have that in there.
Hope they sell it up here.
Everybody, please know that we have a website, speechlessvo.com. You can grab all the episodes there, but you can also join the party a little earlier, meaning that if you join our newsletter, you'll get the email on the Monday before the show with all the key takeaways from the shows and the resources and the recipes. Hope to see you there. Click to subscribe wherever you are watching this. And fuck it, we got shit to do. Let's be awesome now.
Speechless. Clip.